The situation in Sudan now is there is a huge human rights violation in Sudan, including freedom of expression. Most of the newspapers are confiscated. There is censorship. Some journalists they are arrested and detained, and some of them they are trialed. So many of opposant people opponent to the government they are being detained by the government. Like Mr. Ibrahim Sheikh, he was being released just 2 days ago. He was spending like 100 days in the detention. The most problem with this kind of detention is that the immunities of the security and even the police and now the army, that they are arresting people for long times without the observation of the judiciary. Many of them, they are not allowed to be visited by their families. There is so many incidents of torture. After the end of civil war between Sudan and South Sudan, after signing the CBA, now there is 3 areas there is a conflict there. We have Darfur, we have Blue Nile, and we have South Kordofan. And the problem now, the conflict is growing up, and so many people are displaced. Like in South Kordofan and Blue Nile, and in last month is like 300 people they were being displaced, and there is so many human rights violations committed by the government army and by the other militias that related to the army, especially the Rapid Force, which is attached to the security organ in Sudan. They are committing violations, they are killing people, they are torturing people. All of this, it is under the international criminal law. It is war crimes and crimes against humanity. Especially the situation in Darfur. Now the situation is worse. The war between the government and the rebels. And now there is so many militias, including the rebel forest group, which is attached to the security. They are attacking people. They are committing war crimes. In South Kordofan, which is most of the rebels that are based there, the government they are using to use air bombardment there. So they are attacking civilians. They are killing people. Then in Blue Nile, the same situation is also they are attacked by the government forces. The problem now, the humanitarian situation is very bad in the 3 areas. There is no support to be provided to them because the government they are not allowing the international community and other NGOs to support those people which they are suffering there. What we are asking the international community, first of all, to push all the parties of the conflict to sit on the negotiation tables. First of all, to cease fire, to look at the humanitarian issues, and then to come to the political solution, because this has affected the civilians in these areas. And thirdly, all the people committed human rights violation or war crimes or any kind of crime against humanity should be accounted locally or internationally or regionally to provide justice to those victims.